Center guard, number 1, Cornelius Thompson. At center, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Sengun. At small forward, standing 6'11", number 7, Kevin Durant. At point guard, 5'9", number 29, MP. Your Houston Rockets head coach is Ime Udoka. Once again, your Houston Rockets!
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for the Rockets, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. MP out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Sengun in at the 5. So the Rockets win the tip. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
And I like the fact that MP set this goal. Not only does it serve to light a fire under his teammates, it also connects him more deeply to the fans because we know how much they care about beating their rival.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
As we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players, everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Terrific work. Great stuff. Thank you so much. The shot's good from Smith.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
MP with the assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. No good again that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Thunder. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result. Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Hartenstein. Last game he had 13. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP kicks to Smith. Sengun passes to MP. Thunder with the rebound. Now Dort. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. SGA's got his second bucket of the night.
And Shai didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
MP inside. SGA defending. MP, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss. Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith. MP's got 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
1:02 left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. And Van Vliet comes in for Amen Thompson. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in. MP fires from way outside. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 17.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
He had a nice open look right there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get the rebound. Holmgren wide open. And Hartenstein is right there.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass. Always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
MP has been leading the charge for Houston. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. It's making a change here. MV's checked in. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Wallace. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Chicago was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Williams' shot is off. Houston leading by 23. MP passes to Şengün. On the wing, MP. Wallace covering. And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 31 points. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Picked away. Pass to Okogie. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's MP from down in the low post. It goes. MP's got 33 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. He said it looks to be just a sore foot, but that he should still avoid putting much weight on it. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So guys, he's going to brave it out.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Finney Smith. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. P. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Basket counts. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's Joe on the wing. Williams passes to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. MP fires, and another one falls. Amazing.
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that we all thought was unattainable, but here we are witnessing history, and quite possibly the start of an illustrious career.
And you know, with all the hype leading up to MP getting drafted and joining the league, all the naysayers out there can now be silenced. MP is not only proven he's a quality talent, but an exceptional and elite level player. You have to compare his point production to not just MJ's rookie year, but Kareem's as well. And MP has now topped them all, including Will Chamberlain's run of 2,707 points his rookie season, all the way back in 1960.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Houston on top, running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Houston Rockets.
Oh, yeah, as someone who loved to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching this game has been entertaining. Next up, guys, let's talk about those power rankings.
Taking a look at Houston, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter center pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's MP in at the point. And that's the group in there for another one goes. Incredible.
Once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he is moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
Pass to Şengün. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
I am so impressed with the touch of Hartenstein. Basically, he's automatic around the rim.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Guys, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allen. SGA with the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
MP, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. The 3 from MP. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to SGA. Out left to the wing. Kicks it out to Holmgren. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
MP way outside. Off target with his 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. The offensive rebound. Holmgren on the follow.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Rockets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. MP from deep 3-point land. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The Thunder shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Wallace with the ball, picked up by VanVleet. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul.
Personal foul.
Changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Okogie comes in for Tate. And MP subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Jang. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Alex Caruso out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's SGA in at the 1. Pass to Joe. Fires the 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. A nice shot by MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's MP for 3. And good! He hits it again. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
SGA good.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shea was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
Lets it go from deep. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And Williams, here we go. This one for 3. Joe, good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
MP looking around. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP's shot is good.
And look at that range from MP. He's really showing it off right now. He may be young, but man, does he ever shoot it with confidence.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
He got it again. Sensational. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
So we see the